and then I'll get out of here. No, I'm not getting a job, Diane. Thank you very much. Yeah, forget all that. I'm not doing any of that. You can always sell. Yeah, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not selling any of my stuff. All right, that's not what you do. You don't plunder your fucking stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And there's not too many jobs out there for a 49-year-old. The job, mate. As soon as I have a job, the old government will find out about it, and the old garnish will come in. You may get a month in. I'm telling you now. As soon as they find out you've got a job, you'll get garnished, and that's it. You're working for half. You're working for half. Okay, and I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing it. All right, I'm not paying their fees and charges, ladies and gentlemen. I owe the government, just the government department. Forget anything else. Just the government department alone is nearly $9,000 fucking dollars in fees and charges. Okay, all right. It's I swear to God, it's huge, and they want that paid. The government wants that paid. All right, they doesn't give a fuck about the child support. They don't give a flying fucking rat's ass. All they care about is their fees and charges. So they will happily garnish your fucking wage, mate. All right. So I've been down that road. And it's not a very good road, ladies and gentlemen, when you get to a Thursday in the week. You get to a Thursday and you get paid, and then you work out, hang on a minute, half your money's fucking gone. So you're expecting me to survive on $230 fucking dollars for the week. That's what you're expecting me to survive on? And you want me to pay my rent? You want me to eat? Well, how the fuck am I going to do that? I had to quit the job. Don't you understand? These people don't give a fuck about you. They don't fucking care. As long as you are paying that bill, they don't care. Okay? So if you have to survive on $250 for the week or $270 for the week because they've garnished your fucking wage down half, then good luck to you. Okay? I can promise you that you'll do it for 1 or 2 weeks. And once you get to the 3rd week, the 4th week, the 5th week, and it comes to a Thursday, that's it. You'll have had a gutful of it. You'll have had a gutful. I mean, you are fucking tired as fuck, and you've got nothing to show for it. Nothing. You got nothing to show for it. All right. And you've got no choice in the matter. You can't call them up and say, "Listen, I've had a tough week. I need to pay this. I've got this bucks. Lower it down to that." And that's not good enough. What was the minimum? I remember asking the lady, "What's the minimum that I can pay?" And I think it was $95 for the week is the minimum that you have to pay. All right, that's the minimum that we can accept. So they don't accept $50 a week. The minimum is $95. So, good luck with that. They don't accept that, ladies and gentlemen. That's not how the government works. All right, it really isn't how. It does me fun. Oh God. Yeah, well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not, Christmas, but I'm not giving them a fucking dime. Christmas, I'm not giving them a dime. All right. I'm not giving this fucking government a fucking dime. Nothing. 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 I refuse. I refuse to pay their fucking charges. I refuse to pay their charges. I'd rather go to fucking jail than pay their charges. Right? None of that money goes towards the kids. You got to get it in your fucking head here. None of that money goes towards my kids. That is fees and charges, what they want. I'm not dealing in that. I'm not dealing with these fuckers that earn $500,000 a year and make fucking laws for me to live by. I don't agree with any of them. I don't fucking like them. I don't vote for them. I ain't doing anything they tell me to do. I ain't doing nothing they tell me to do. Nothing. Zilch. Yeah, I mean, you've seen how I was with the courts. You've seen how I handled them, man. You've seen how they wanted me to do fucking 600 of community service. Yeah, right. I didn't do a fucking 10 minutes. I didn't even pick up fucking 5 minutes. I ain't picking up shit. I ain't getting fucking dressed the way you want me to dress. I ain't picking up your fucking garbage. I ain't none of it. I even had an argument with the bloke on the day. I said, "Listen, man," I said, "I've got 600 hours of fucking community work, right?" He's on, "Yeah, well, mate, this is 8 hours you're occupying of my time. I am sitting here being occupied. Whether I'm doing whatever I'm doing, it doesn't matter. It is still my time that you are taking away from me, okay? And that's not good enough for you. You've got to have me working. You've got to have me working, fucking cutting grass and picking up leaves and fucking shit like that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. You've already got my fucking time. That is it. You've got my time that matters to you. But no, it's how much work I do for you on that time." So I started investigating it, right? I'm not fucking mad. I start investigating these cunts, right? Because I fucking don't like them, right? So I get on the fucking computer and I look the company up. I look up the company that wants me to do the fucking work for them, and I find out that these cunts are actually being paid. These cunts are being paid. Like, I'm a fucking slave labour. I am slave fucking labour. They get hired for me to go out and cut their fucking grass or pick up their fucking leaves, whatever it is, this fucking gardening company, right? That everybody fucking has to go through to work for, right? Well, this company's fucking earning millions. It's earning fucking big money because it's actually charging these people. It's charging these people, and you're going along and doing the work off your debt. You get it in your head, right? So I'm not your fucking slave labour, right? Mate, I was furious. That was it for me. That was the culmination of everything for me, to find out that this was a private fucking company and they're actually hiring. They actually get paid for this fucking shit, and you're actually out there doing that fucking work for them as a slave fucking labour, right? To pay off your debts. Okay. So no, I don't agree with any of that. I'm not picking up anything, and they took me to court for that. I went to court for all of this. Don't get me wrong. I went backwards and forwards all the time into court. I had a folder this fucking thick, mate, big fucking folder, because every time you don't turn up or every time you don't do what they want you to do, it's another piece of paper. It goes into your folder. It goes in there, right? It all goes back to court. And then the judge says, well, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do the work? I said, because it's 34 degrees out in 34 degree heat cutting lawn. I said, I don't want to be doing that. I said, I wouldn't be doing that in a normal day. I said, I don't go out in 34 degree heat cutting, mowing lawns. And she said, well, neither do I. She said, I wouldn't be out there either. She said, it doesn't take a genius not to go out in 34 degree heat and fully clothed and wanting to mow. This is the judge. This is the judge. This is the truth, man. This is the honest truth. That was the judge telling me that. She said, I wouldn't be out in that heat either. I said, no, and I said, Judge, please, Judge, don't take this the wrong way or anything. I said, but the woman that's telling me to do that, she's in an air-conditioned office. She's in an air-conditioned office, Judge, and she's telling me to get fully dressed up and go and mow lawns in 34 degree heat. I said, I just couldn't do it. I said, it just doesn't seem logical to me. I said, and I'm no good in the heat, Judge. I fucking die in the heat. Like, I am no good in the heat, man. I swear. And being an old bloke, like, I'm not young. I certainly don't want to be pushing a lawnmower out in that kind of heat. That's the way you would kill yourself. He said, that's not good for you to do that. You know what I mean? It's not good for you physically to do that. So anyway, man, all my stuff got wiped at court. The whole thing got wiped. Okay? I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do any of that because I don't agree to it. I don't agree to it. It's a contract. Contract law. Okay? So, you're not agreeing to that contract. It doesn't mean, that they want the contract. I understand that. But you don't agree on those terms. You see, I don't agree to go out in 30. And all it would have taken is one time and you would lose. You see, because you never did it at all, you see, they've got no real way of saying, well, you did do it, you aren't upholding your end of the contract. You see, that's what they hit you with. And I never actually even really turned up. And when I did go, I was wearing, what I shouldn't be wearing, or minus a hat, or minus the jeans, or minus the shoes that I was supposed to wear. I did it deliberately. So you get sent home. Okay, you get sent home. And I did that every time. I'm not fucking doing this shit. And seriously, man, I feel like when I went there, and they've got this great big fucking bus. There's this big bus, and it's full of guys. It's full of these guys in here paying off their debts. And they're all dressed in fucking camouflage, in the orange material, orange jacket on, yellow fucking jacket on, heavy boots, hat, fucking fully dressed in white and long, because you're not allowed to wear a t-shirt. You got to have long things on and a jumper. That's how they have. That's their rules. And you can't take a smoko with you. It's not like the old days where you could just do your time, right? And you lob up, you roll a joint, you just sit there, fucking whatever. You do your time, right? You do your fucking shit, you go home. Because even back then, I wasn't doing a whole lot other than rolling fucking joints all day. That's all I was doing. I don't give a fuck what they want. I'm just rolling fucking joints, mate. Fucking back rolling fucking joints all day. And then they clamp down on that. You can't do any of that anymore. You can't. You've got to show them your bag before you get into the truck. You've got to have a see-through bag now. You can't just go there in your bag with a bag. They want to search the bag before it goes onto the van because You know, people have been doing what I've been doing, you know, what I used to do, get away with. And they bring a full-on bong and a fucking mix bowl, fucking, you know, bring their packed lunch and shit, right? Well, that shit's not going to go down, man. You can fucking roll a joint and sneak off and smoke a fucking joint, but you're not going to sit there with a fucking bong and a fucking mix bowl and fucking sit there thinking to yourself, oh, yeah, we're going to have a party fucking today. Yeah, that's not how they work, because these cunts are getting paid. You see, these cunts are getting paid. They need you out there mowing those lawns. That's how they get paid. You know, this company gets millions a year. You know, it doesn't get that from people sitting there smoking bongs all day. You know, that needs you out there mowing them fucking lawns, mate. Right, being a fucking slave. So no, I refused all of that, and I got dressed like this. Yeah, I do not get dressed for court. Don't go in there in a shirt and a tie and, you know, nice jeans and all that, brand new shoes and all that. Fuck all that. Don't do any of that shit. I went there exactly as I am now. Exactly as I am now, right? In the dirt, the whole thing. Exactly the same. In tracky pants. I went to court with my art hat. I had my art hat at the time, not the nice hat. I had the fucking art hat on, and I just rock in there, man. I got my art hat on. I got my fucking dude. I smell. I get a bit of a smell going in the court. You got to get a smell happening. Preferably, you get your hands right down into your ass cheeks, right in the fucking ass cheek, and you get a good fucking good. Right, you get that fucking ass cheek smell on your hands, right? Get that, breathe that in, breathe that ass shit smell in, right? And as you walk into court, you got that fucking bit of a smell going, right? Along. I can promise you that. You're not going to be sitting there very long. Oh, mate, you got to get the stink palm happening, get a bit of a stink palm happening, get a bit of a fucking smell happening. Oh, fucking pick up the arse, chummy. That's what it's about, love. You're in court. Remember where you are. Remember what you're fucking there for, and remember what you're walking in there for. You want to play their game? You go fucking right ahead, cunt. You go right fucking ahead. I'll play my fucking game, and I'll see how that works out for me. And I'll see how your game works out for you. And I fucking guarantee you, cunt, as I'm driving down the fucking freeway, mate, and I look over, and there's fucking Shammy, mate, fucking mowing a fucking lawn. There's fucking Shammy. And I'll be going, hello, Shammy, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. You missed a piece of rubbish over there, Shammy. Get your fucking ass over there and pick that cunt up. Don't you fucking miss that piece over there. I'll be fucking on to you, right? Look, take my word for it, right? Right? Just, that's what you do. Okay? You don't go in there like all these people before you. All right? And you don't agree to anything. You don't agree to it. What's it going to cost you not to agree? Think about it. Have a fucking think about it, cunt. What is it going to cost you to not agree? To not sign that piece of paper? What is it going to cost you? All right? Have a think about it. Because you may end up on in my frame of mind a little bit more if you do. Because, look, none of that matters to them. None of that matters. Don't you understand that? They're there to earn money. The court is there to earn money. It's not there for anything else other than to earn money. All right? Okay? And there's no good. We have laws. Every country has laws, right, in regards to slaves, in regards to putting somebody into debt for an amount that they're unable to pay ever, and you want them to work for you. That's being a slave. And in this country, it's fucking outbanned. You see, you need to get it up to a point where it's unreachable, undoable, like you'll never have that. Like there's no good showing me a fine for $50,000, is there? I mean, it might as well be fucking $100,000. It might as well be $1 million. It's unreachable. It's undoable. Okay. And the judge sat back and thought, hang on a minute. She said, you owe this amount of money. Yeah. Well, that equals, what was it? Fucking 543 hours of community service. She said, how many days a week can you do that? I said, 1 day a week. I said, I can do 8 hours. I said, I can do 8 hours 1 day a week. And she got a calculator out. She said, well, even if you did this every day of the week for 8 hours a day, it is going to take you 2.5 years to pay off. Whatever it was some huge amount of time. And that's every day, 5 days a week. She said, it's just impossible. She said, you'll be doing this in 10 years, 15 years time. She said, look, I can't have that. She said, I just can't have that. She said, that's just not, it's not good. Okay. She said, I'm going to dismiss all of it, discharge it all. I'm going to discharge it. And I acted like a dumb cunt and turned to the prosecutor and said, excuse me, miss, what does discharge mean? I love that. Don't you love that? I thought that was just just a little tip of the fucking iceberg there, just a little fucking tip there, right? And they all felt, oh, he doesn't know what discharge means. The little voice just dropped down. You know, and I just said, thank you very much, Judge. I'll try and get my life together. And, you know, I don't have any fines ever again, mate. I've never had a fine since. Like, I really watch where I park and I watch the speed that I'm at. And, you know, if it's 50, it's 50. You know, if it's 80, it's 80, right? And I haven't had a speeding fine in fucking 5 years, 6 years, longer. The entire time I've known Quian. So I don't know how long that is, but that's a long time. And I said, nothing. I said, I haven't even got a speeding fine, nothing. I haven't, zilch. She turned to the prosecutor and said, is he telling the truth? Has he got any charges recently? And she said, nothing, Judge. She says, there's nothing in here since 19, whatever it was. And she said, well, that's a long time ago. And she said, look, we're just going to discharge this. You seem like a good citizen. You know, we'll just discharge this and give you a chance in life and give you an opportunity in life. So that's what the lady said to me. She was very, very nice. Very, very nice judge. All right. She wasn't a bitch. You know, she didn't hammer me. You know, like, you know, you've got to do this, right? It was more because it was unfathomable, unreachable, the amount of hours and the amount of time